Right. Episode 5 of the Book Mash. Now that we've gotten past all the yawning and the stretching and the
You know what?
starting what? First off,
We need a
welcome.
blooper channel.
Yeah, it's okay. This is the fun stuff. This is what people like. It's what I like. First off, welcome to episode 5. If you're wondering, hey, episode 5, what in the world? Where did episode 4 go? We had a recording for episode 4 a couple weeks ago, and we had some technical difficulty, and we couldn't post the episode because it was like me talking to myself. Ash's video was completely gone. I was just having a full-blown conversation with just me. It was cool.
But it wasn't my fault.
It's okay. It was just internet issues. We may or may not get that recording back. So if we do, then you'll just get a bonus one. If we don't, oh well. But
here we are.
During that, we discussed Full Measures. It was a long episode.
It was very long.
If you know, you know. We also discussed Wild Love. So those were our previous blind book date books. And then we did The Spinner, which we posted about, even though we didn't get a chance to show you the spinning. But Ashleigh is a lucky duck, and for some reason she always gets the good ones. I spun Sister Picks again, so she told me that I needed to read Butcher and Blackbird. And we'll talk about that in a second. And Ash spun Dark Romance again, and she picked God of Malice by Rena Kent. Like I said, if we get the recording, we'll show you. It was a good episode. I had fun with that one.
Very good episode.
Super disappointed that we couldn't share it with you.
It was like my favorite episode yet.
I know. I feel like it gets better and better every time. And that one was just, it was a good discussion. I'm sad that it disappeared into Cloudland, but maybe we'll figure it out.
We think it's coming. We'll see. No promises. Who knows?
All right, well, let's do some updates. We're going to talk about the book that I was supposed to read and my current read. So, with Sister Picks, like I said, Ashleigh told me I needed to read Butcher and Blackbird, which has been on my TBR for a really long time. We talked about it before. It was actually one of my blind book date options the last time we did blind book dating, and I didn't pick it, but I will get to it. I didn't read it.
Guys,
I didn't even start.
She didn't read it.
Okay, so in the episode that was lost to the internet gods or whatever, we were discussing ARCs, and I was talking about how when I first started signing up for ARC books, I thought it was like a giveaway where there's all these people that they are going to choose a handful from. That is not the way that ARCs work. If you've never signed up for ARCs, this is your warning. When you sign up for massive amounts of ARC books, you will receive massive amounts of ARC books. And I have gotten actually behind, which is interesting because normally I read like a book every 2 days or so. But there's been a couple days where I took some time and didn't read, and then there were books that were like the 5th one in a series, so I had to read the first 4 before I could get to the next one. So, being backed up with the ARCs, I did not read Butcher and Blackbird yet, but I will keep you updated. If I pick it up, I will let you know on our Discord. I will, I promise, or on Instagram. Current read right now, don't you shame me. You're next.
Bryn Weaver, I hear you yelling at her from your house.
And it's funny because I have not read her books yet, but I follow her on Instagram. And, like, I watch all the things, but I just have not picked it up yet. I will, eventually.
Sitting in bed last night, and I'm like, hey, I wonder what Miranda rated Butcher and Blackbird. And I'm, like, scrolling through Goodreads, and I'm scrolling, and it's not there.
Not there.
And I'm like, I know you didn't do it. And then I see our notes for, like, our script today and explain why she didn't read. And I'm like,
yeah, I know. Well, currently I'm reading Capri by Indy Valentine, and I love it so far. I think I'm about halfway through. It was an ARC that I got But I've gotten an arc from her previously with the Atlanta Boys series. So I read the first one because I had to read that one before I read Drop 3. And then the third one, she just announced is coming out soon, and I'm super excited. But yeah, Capri's really good. If you get a chance to read that one's actually out already, even though I haven't finished it. It released yesterday, so I'm almost done, and then I'll get my review posted.
Count.
I'm behind, but yeah, that's my current read. Ashleigh, tell us about God of Malice and your current read.
So I'm gonna go through with my current read right now. I did read. Oh, I attempted God of Malice. I'll go into that in a second. But I finished The Never King, which is lost episode. I was reading The Never King. I don't remember who it's by, but it's like a dark romance version of Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, and like it's a 5 or 6 book series, I think. And I think I ended up DNFing that one too. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to not finish a book. I always want to know the end. Even if I hate the story, I always want to find out what happens. And I think that's like my second or third DNF in like 3 years. So like it's a big deal if I don't finish a book. So I didn't finish Never King. I think that the story could have been better, but it was more of like, oh, we're going on a beach, and now we're doing the dirty. And we're done with the dirty, and we're walking back to the ship. Oh, we're gonna do the dirty again. And like, it was just too much. I know. It was too much. So, I was like, I'm done. And then God of Malice, will get there. And then I read a book that I actually found at Target, and it's called When in Rome. And I have a culinary arts degree, and so I kind of did like a quick. I don't read the back of books. I just go in blind, and I did like a quick skim on the back, and it was about a baker and a celebrity, and it just seemed like a cute story. So I just needed something to cleanse my palate to get me going, and so I read that. And then I started reading Variation. I know Miranda was shouting from the rooftops at her house. So I started that on my bus ride to Kingdom Come yesterday. But God of Malice. Miranda loved it.
Yeah.
She told me how much she loved it. 2 books in a month. I DNF'd it at 70%.
Have you read the After series, Anna Todd? After?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I wanted to like this book. And I think that I could have. Like, I loved the storyline. The beginning had me hooked, like, instantly. Like, if we're not spoiling it. If you know, you know. If you read, like, the first 2 chapters, you're like, this is how we're starting this book?
Yeah,
like,
instantly, it's like...
Holy cannoli.
Brings
like,
you
roller coaster, the whole first 2 chapters. And then I just felt like a lot of it was kind of like drug out. Like, they just needed to fill page spaces. And then, I don't know. I don't remember what it was for me, but I was finally like, I just can't do it. I do plan on reading the rest of the series, because I have them all. So I do plan on reading the rest of them because I've heard... Which one's the yellow one? I've heard whatever the yellow one is. I heard that's the best book in the series. So I'm excited to read the other ones, and I'm really, really upset that I didn't enjoy this one. But I did like the story. I'm really
surprised that you didn't enjoy it, because
I don't know why.
Killian has so many similarities to Zaid in Haunting Adeline. So it doesn't... I'm just baffled that you didn't enjoy it.
I don't know. I don't know why.
Maybe you just weren't in the mood for it, and that's possible.
Maybe. I am a huge mood reader.
Yeah. Killian definitely reminded me of Zaid. A mix between Zaid and Hardin from After, if you've ever read Anna Todd.
I haven't read it.
Or if you've watched the movies.
I've watched the movies.
Okay. So, like, Hero, it's very similar. I feel like
I'm
it's
really sad I didn't.
Morally black than Hardin, and that's where Zaid comes in from Haunting Adeline. But
who was I talking to the other day?
I don't know.
I think it was a teacher at school, and me and one of my friends were standing there, and we were talking about books. And my friend is a totally like romantasy or fantasy reader, and the teacher looked at me and goes, "What kind of books do you read, Ashleigh?" And I'm like, "The ones where he stalks her and chops the guy's arm off that she goes on a date with and leaves it on her front porch." And she goes, "That's terrible."
So
I'm like,
funny.
"You don't know the half of it."
I know. So my oldest daughter is turning 13. I was editing that episode where we were talking about Haunting Adeline, and that's literally the only thing she picked out of that was Ashleigh talking about the guy cutting the hands off. So then every time I talk about our podcast, she's like, "You and Auntie read the weirdest books." I don't know what to tell you, kid.
Me neither.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm really surprised you didn't like it. And I think it was a mood thing. I think you just weren't into it at that time. But maybe if you read it another time, you would like it, because I feel like that is like your avenue of what books you like. So I thought that was interesting. But I liked it.
Okay. So we decided
All right.
to kick it in gear a little bit, since somebody doesn't like their wheel picks. And we are going to do blind date with a book again. So Miranda and I both picked 3 different books, and we're going to describe each book without telling each other the title of the story or who wrote it. And I think I've got it this time where Miranda won't know what it is by looking at my books I've read, Goodreads. And
we're going to the author last time.
Yeah. So we picked 3 books. We're going to describe them to each other, and then we're going to pick, and that is the book that we're reading for these 2 weeks. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Up to you.
I'll go first.
I'm ready. Okay, go for it.
Number 1. Imagine this. A remote Alaskan wilderness, a family structured by secrets, and a young girl caught in the storm, love, survival, and the unrelenting grip of the past. Will they conquer the wild, or will it break them? This is a heart-pounding tale of survival where the true battle lies within.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Book number 2.
No idea.
What if you received a letter from a stranger who knows you better than anyone? Now, what if that letter unraveled everything you thought you knew about love, loss, and obsession? This isn't your average love story. Get ready for a slow burn that'll leave you breathless with every page.
Okay.
I know.
I don't know what that one is, but it sounds intriguing.
Do you think you know what the first one is? Do you think you know what the first one is?
I don't know which. No.
Okay. Last one. Picture this. You're forced to spend a week in paradise with your most obnoxious nemesis. Oh, and it's a fake honeymoon. Cue the sarcasm, the forced proximity, and the undeniable chemistry. Will they make it out alive, or will a tropical disaster turn into a love story neither one of them saw coming? I picked good ones.
You did, and I don't know. Okay, so it's in between 2 and 3. I'm gonna go with 3 just because I feel like a romantic comedy with the sarcasm would be fun.
Oh, so funny. That one is Christina Lauren's The Honeymooners. So cute.
The Honeymooners.
You'll have to go listen to Erica with a CK's review on it when you're done.
Okay. What were the other 2?
The second one was Pen Pal by J.T. Gessinger. So good. And the first one was Kristen Hanna's The Great Alone.
Oh. That's the one you gave me where I have the hardback on my shelf. I haven't touched it yet.
I don't know about you, kid.
All right.
I'm excited for you to read the
Honeymooners, the pick.
Though.
Sounds good.
So cute.
Yeah, it looks. I feel like it's going to be good. Okay.
When I read that one, I was kicking my feet and screaming throughout half the book.
I love books that make me laugh literally out loud while I'm reading, and everybody looks at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here are mine. Day number 1. She wakes up with no memory of the past 2 years. Sent to a secluded college by her cop father, she's supposed to recover, but secrets lurk in every corner. Enter a brooding stranger with ties to the mafia on a mission to extract the truth from her. As memories resurface and passions ignite, they're both caught in a web of lies and forbidden attraction. Okay, so that's number 1. Date number 2. Number 1, my lord. Number 1. Okay. Date 2. A single dad. Sorry, Shrek moment. A single dad with a dangerous past, he runs a tattoo shop in a small town. She's on the run, seeking a fresh start. Their worlds collide when she walks into his shop, igniting a connection neither can deny. But with secrets threatening to unravel, can they trust each other enough to find solace and love amidst the chaos? Okay, book number 3. He's a hotshot baseball player adjusting to a new city and a noisy neighbor who's driving him crazy. She's chasing a new dream in audiobook narration, trying to leave her past and phone operator job behind. Sparks fly before they even meet face to face, and when they do, let's just say proximity gets a whole new meaning.
Oh.
I picked good ones too.
No, because I love me some mafia romance stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And tattoos, duh.
Yeah, I know.
Baseball, duh.
Yeah, I know.
I am gonna go with number 2.
Number 2, From Here to Eternity by A.L. Jackson.
From Here to Eternity.
She is one of my favorites. I'm kind of disappointed you didn't pick number 1, though.
What was it?
So number 1 was Breaking Haley by IA Dice. Oh my gosh.
I saw you read that one.
Yeah, and that one has a skull type cover, so if you bought it, you could keep it.
You gotta describe the covers to me next time.
Yeah. And then the third one was All on the Line by Lo Everett, and that was like a series
that one that
of
you
5
just read?
books that I recently. Yeah, it's the last one was an arc, so I had to read the other ones, which they were okay. I'm so impressed by Lo Everett because in the last book, it's Xavier, the catcher of the team, and I don't want to ruin it.
Well, don't ruin it.
The way that she describes the actual like baseball playing literally made me feel like I was the catcher in the game. So
you
good.
You didn't play baseball.
It was like, I know that, but I could feel like the tension, like I was on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what was going to happen in the game. Like, it was good. It was real good. I can't describe it to you. The way that the imagery she used was super impressive. Definitely. So, yeah, add that to your TBR if you haven't.
Trying.
But I am excited for you to finally jump into A.L. Jackson because she's amazing too.
Well, maybe I'll pull a Miranda.
You could.
Yeah, and just not read it.
But you shouldn't.
That's what I said. I actually downloaded a TikTok for you today so that you could see it and laugh at it, and you couldn't. Because you didn't read the book.
I'm not going to ruin A.L. Jackson's book for you either, but I can say that all the emotions are in that one. Like, I actually had tears. You just
like to ruin me.
It's a good one. They were happy tears. It's happy tears. But you'll still cry.
Always. I always cry. Just kidding. It takes a lot for me to cry. I actually was going to start reading these ones.
Yeah.
The Kings of Sin. Because I just got the new one, but I haven't read the other 4. And then I was on a bus, and I was like, yeah, I will get sick. So then that's when I started Variation.
Yeah.
I was like, Miranda would be so proud of me.
What is on my calendar?
Butcher and Blackbird. Butcher and Blackbird. Oh, Leather and Lark, and Skies and Sparrow.
I have 2.
That's your calendar.
I have 2 arcs due on Monday. I had 2 due yesterday, and 2 due on the 29th that I didn't read yet.
Well, you didn't read your sister pick either there, bud.
I know. So I probably wouldn't be so behind on the arcs if I didn't take the time to read Devney Perry's Coach series last month.
I'm trying to tell them about our secret.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you sure?
I don't know. What was it?
The thing that ends on the 10th?
Oh, that's a secret?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not really a secret. So, if you are not following us on Instagram or Facebook now, or TikTok, or all of the things, go to Instagram and go find our giveaway. We are giving away a copy of Full Measures and Wild Love. So go on there, go share it, invite some friends, share it to your story, do all the things so that you can be entered to win. That's all you've got to do. Follow us on our platforms and tag a couple friends. Next month, we'll be giving away one of the copies. You'll get to pick. We're going to draw 2 people, and you'll get to pick between Butcher and Blackbird, God of Malice, and then the 2 that we just picked today. So you'll get your choice of the 4. Did you hear that? 1 of the 4.
1 of the 4. You're not winning all 4. Don't get greedy. Too much.
You get to pick. You'll get to pick which book. So I'm excited. And then you'll have to let us know which book so that you can just put it in the comments when you enter that giveaway. So
there you go.
The ones for Full Measures and Wild Love end on the 10th. So go do it while you're watching. Go hit the minimize button. Get out your phone. Find us on. You can find the links down here because Miranda is great at editing. She might even put it right here or right here.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. But yes, go find it. Go follow, subscribe, do all the things so that you never miss an episode now that we're partially back.
Yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works for this episode.
We've had a little bit of technical difficulties while recording.
Yeah. So it's a learning curve. We'll get it.
One of these days, I'll just be at Miranda's house. That's the plan.
Yes. We should plan for next one for us to just, like, sit in the front yard by the tree and just, like, book talk.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. So, yeah, go do that.
All right.
Miranda's going to sail us out of here.
I'm going to sail us out of here?
You created the phrase. You got to sail us out of here.
Stay bookish, stay mashed, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks,
bye, guys.
guys.